Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of the Swish Sisters. My name is Erin Clark and thank you so much for joining us today. The Swish Sisters is a 1 hour long talk show that airs bi-weekly, and I am joined here live by 5 lovely ladies of the Pitt women's basketball team. Going down line here we have Michaela Elmore, Marley Washenitz, Michaela Johnson, Bella Perkins, and Audrey Biggs. Here on Swish Sisters, you will get a behind-the-scenes look at the lives of student athletes on and off the court and all of their thoughts and opinions on trending topics, sports and non-sports related. I am excited to get this show going, and so a little bit about myself. I'm actually currently a junior here at the University of Pittsburgh. I'm originally from outside of Philadelphia, studying communications on the television and broadcast track. I'm planning on going into the sports media field and am actually a former basketball player myself. I was captain of my high school girls basketball team, so that's me. And without further ado, let's let these girls introduce themselves. So if you guys just want to go down the line again, say your name, year in school, where you're from.
I'm Michaela Elmore. I'm from Ohio, and I just recently transferred in from Clemson, and I'm studying broadcasting.
I'm Marley Washenitz. I'm a junior, and I'm from Fairmont, West Virginia, and I'm studying business with a major in marketing and minor in communications.
Okay. I'm Michaela Johnson. I'm a junior in school. I'm from Alaska, and I'm studying communication and media.
I'm Bella Perkins. I'm a junior, second year at Pitt, transferred from USC, and I'm studying media and professional communications, and yeah.
I'm Audrey Biggs. I'm a freshman. I'm from Ashland, Kentucky, and I'm studying broadcasting as well.
Awesome. Oh, and I'm from Fairfax, VA.
And I transferred from Colorado, too.
We got 3 transfers in the house.
So since this is our first ever episode, this is going to just kind of be focused on letting our viewers get to know these athletes a little bit better. Now, you may have seen them on the basketball court, but there is so much more behind the scenes that makes all of these girls who they are. So, Michaela Johnson, I actually want to start with you. I heard we call you MJ, so I think we'll transfer that over to the show too, just to decipher a little bit. You're Mac, right? Okay, perfect. So, can you tell me a little bit about how you grew up, where you grew up, your family life?
Yes. Okay, so both my parents are military. So I wasn't born in Alaska, but I was born in North Carolina. Moved to Alaska at a young age, and I grew up there, so I just say I'm from Alaska. And yes, the rumors are true. It's daylight in summer, and then it's dark all winter. No, fish do not walk the streets. It's normal, just like every other state. Oh my gosh, literally there's this Instagram post, my teammate sent it to me. She was like, is this true? Because it was this fish in the windshield. It was just ran into a fish driving. I was like, that's actually fake. But yeah, so if there's any more questions there, I can answer them. But it's like any normal state, just cold in the winters.
Okay, when you say dark in the winter, how dark are we talking?
When it's just nighttime? It's just nighttime.
So pitch
all the
black.
time.
It's just
not
nighttime.
pitch black, but it's dark.
24/7?
Yeah, they call it
That's depressing.
yeah, it's a depression.
I was getting ready to say that. No
How
offense.
do you wake up and go to bed with that?
Well, in the summer, we have blackout curtains and yeah. So I honestly just sleep, so I can sleep with. Okay, not too much, not too much. And then for dark, it's just I play indoor sports, so it doesn't really affect me that much.
Wait, what? That's crazy.
Everybody thinks it's so crazy, but I never realized it, and so people.
Oh yeah, that's
that
normal
all the time.
to you.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's the first question. They're like, "Is
Yeah.
this true? Is this true?" I'm like,
I didn't
yes.
even know that was a thing until you posted it on your story. Yeah.
So, how did you get into basketball, and what has your journey kind of been like in the sport?
I've honestly played a bunch of sports as a kid. My mom was like, "You're gonna play sports." So I've done soccer, track, the Alaska sport. I've done cross country ski. I've done tennis.
Ski?
Yes, yes. I was over here classic skiing, skate skiing.
Goodbye.
I would do it again. I've done ballet. I've done gymnastics. I've done it all. I had pictures
You did
of it
gymnastics?
too.
I did
Yes,
gymnastics.
I was a cute little
All-around girly.
Oh, we know.
Oh yeah, have I showed you pictures? Yes, I've done it all.
We can insert that there.
Yeah.
My dad, he played basketball, but not in college, just up to high school. So maybe I got some genetics. I don't know, but.
And then how did that go to focusing heavily on basketball?
I just figured out that was the best sport out of all of them. I mean, ski just really wasn't for me. So I was like,
fried by 20.
yeah. I was
He's
like, I
fried.
think basketball's it. And stuck to it, and now look where I'm at.
Yeah. So how does Alaska compare to Pittsburgh?
Ooh, well, I've never lived in the city, so like, I guess I could say I'm a city girl now. Like,
Yeah. City girls.
City girl.
City girls.
City girls up. I would.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah. I would say it's just very like more scenic there. Like you go there for like peaceful vibes, like zen. You want to be one with the world. And here it's just like, what are you doing? Like driving over like very chaotic. And
Not
sometimes
very
I'm like,
demure.
ooh.
Yes.
Not no.
Very cutesy.
Not cutesy.
But like I like the city life.
And so you did transfer from Colorado. So what kind of drew you to Pitt from there?
I would say the girls, like when I came on my visit, the girls, the staff, it was just very like welcoming. And I was like, it's time for like a new change in life, like the city. And I was like, very like accessible, like from resources to just everything around Pitt. And I was like, I really would like this. I keep saying I was like, but
And how would you describe your time at Pitt so far?
amazing. I've
Bit of a
been
blast.
indulging in the
Bit of a blast.
food. Oh my gosh, I am a foodie. Everybody here can tell you that.
That's a big
like,
bag.
Big.
the biggest, and
The
I
biggest
I
bag.
accept
I
it.
relate, girl.
Like
I relate.
I accept it. Like you saw me at Stack the other day, girl.
And she
I
waited
can-
40 minutes for those wings. That did not scare her
Half
from
off
waiting.
wings, half off wings.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yes.
Yeah.
If you guys live here in Pittsburgh and are watching this, go to Stack on
On
Thursdays.
Thursday night, they do
Half
specials
off.
every night. Half off wings on Thursday.
Yes.
Okay,
After
and
9 p.m.
Now we need an NIL deal.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, yes!
Yes.
She
Since
needs
we're
one.
sponsoring
She
that.
needs
If
it.
you're watching,
Stacked here.
Stacked.
Yes.
Or any food places.
Or me.
Like,
Stacked.
like, I'm so serious.
Stacked for the big bag.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's
Okay.
good. That's
Stack for
good.
the back. Yes. I love it. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. That's a good slogan.
So what are some of your other favorite food places in Pittsburgh?
Just
Literally
yeah,
everything.
I'm still exploring. Oh my gosh.
Good
Me and her
vibes.
went to this revolving sushi place. Tell them about it. It was amazing.
They
I've
had
heard
robots.
about that place.
They
Yeah.
had
It's like
robots bring
iCarly.
us some sauce in our drinks.
Wow.
Wait, sauce in the drinks?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What do
like
you mean?
okay, basically the sushi rolls came around,
Mm-hmm.
right, and you could just pick it out, and then like when you were done, you put the plate down below in like a sliding trash can. But if you wanted to order anything like drinks or sauces or a special menu item, then it came through with on a robot. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
some
fun.
next like futuristic. Type.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's
giving.
kinda
Giving
scary.
iCarly.
I want the
That's actually so
every
good.
time growing up watching that, I wanted a pear pod. The pear pods. Oh wait. That's Victorious. That's Victorious. Sorry.
Give it.
They're all the same.
pear- yes,
to me,
the pear
though.
phone.
Victorious.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah, they are like the pear
iCarly.
pod. I want the pear pod.
So, if you guys could all describe MJ in one word, how would you describe her?
Ghetto.
Wait a minute.
I'd say loving. She's such a kind soul. She's so funny. But she can be crazy, but
Loving
no.
Oh my gosh, that's what everybody.
open-hearted person.
Thank you. Like that actually means a lot.
She
like
really
actually.
like care. Maybe it's just personal matters.
She's,
And
like,
MJ's just
sweet.
always taking care of me. I don't know.
That's valid.
But still ghetto.
MJ, do not cry. I'm gonna cry if you cry. If you cry, cry.
No, it's okay to cry.
I'm gonna throw up.
Exactly, Audrey.
I'm gonna throw up, guys.
Guys.
Practice
I get very
She's
emotional.
already off. She don't even go with them today because I already knew something was gonna happen.
Okay, I would say
Wait,
this
no,
isn't-
Marley didn't
okay,
go.
we're
No,
going
you
on.
can go. I'm still
Okay,
thinking.
but wow. I'm writing that down.
I'm just
isn't
trying
a
to think of how it could be
word.
different.
This isn't
Yeah.
a word, but I'd say down to earth. Like,
Okay, that's good.
you always know what you're gonna get from MJ. She comes in the room. She has a vibrant personality. She's always goofy, smiling. So yeah.
I would
Don't
say.
cry.
Sorry. I would say mine's exciting. Yeah. MJ's like exciting to me. I'm always excited to see MJ.
What's gonna come out that
She
mouth?
brings excitement. There's always a story. She's always happy.
Yes.
Always matches everyone's energy. So I would say exciting or excitement.
Well, this is my roomie,
Yes.
one of two, and you come in our apartment, and the kitchen is just perfect. And, you know, so I gotta love her for that. And then, you know, we see each other like,
Basically, that's that.
you know, 24/7. So, She's just the best, and I couldn't ask to live with someone better than her.
So what's your word?
One more time. Now you're just throwing stuff.
Reckless? Is that what you're trying to say?
So my word would be
The best. Charismatic.
bestie for life.
Oh, okay,
Not a
period.
few words, but I love it. I love it.
A phrase.
I love
A
it.
phrase, yes.
There you go.
Well, thank you, MJ, for sharing more into your life. So when we come back, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to look more into our youngest member here of the Swish Sisters. So stay tuned.
Fresh meat.
The unique perspectives and backgrounds that we bring to the university are what make it special. Each of us is unique and different, and we have to affirm those differences. We have to support those differences and invest in our community so that they feel like this is a place that they're valued, and more importantly, a place that they can thrive. And so no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, we want you to feel like you're a part of the University of Pittsburgh. We are a community of learners that makes a difference, that grows knowledge, and more importantly, changes the world.
Welcome back. Next, I want to turn it over to our youngest member here, Miss Audrey Biggs. Audrey, you are a freshman, so how has your first couple months been here at Pitt?
It's been great. It's definitely been a lot of ups and downs just because I am a freshman and this is all so new to me, like athletically and academically. But as far as, basketball goes and stuff like that, I'm getting more comfortable with the flow of things. And then the girls, made real connections with them. Yes, made real connections with them. And I really feel like, we're all really great friends. And then getting to know the city it's been really helpful. And then school started like 2 weeks ago, so that's just added more onto my plate. Yeah. But I love having like a schedule, so it's been really helpful for me. So yeah.
Cool. And you are from Kentucky,
Yes.
so can you tell me a little bit about how you grew up?
Yeah. So first of all, everyone here thinks I'm
We love our Southern Belle.
Yeah.
They think I'm from the sticks and live on a farm, but I really don't. But yeah, just
Wait, I never said that.
She'd be like, I don't got an accent.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. I grew up in a really, really small town. I have two brothers. I'm the middle of two. Grew up just playing sports. My family travels the world. We've been everywhere. And then,
She went to Spain and New York recently, in case you're wondering, travel.
Yes.
How,
Okay, Audrey?
Yeah. No, I just want to
No.
throw that in because she went to
Yes.
Spain before she got here, and I was really jealous, and I was like, she wasn't joking when she was saying traveling.
Yes.
So-
My mom does like this. She has like a bucket list. She's like, okay, we have to go here, here, and here. So you can say that you've seen it, you've been there and done that.
Sweet.
We've been to all 50 states. And we've
What?
been, yes.
You went to Alaska?
You got money on?
We've been on a cruise. The Alaska
Wait,
cruise.
what?
You got out.
Did you
but
see
like,
Michaela?
Did you?
Let me know.
no, but yes.
Did you see her house?
Was it dark? Was it light?
No,
When'd you
it was
go?
light.
Okay.
This
So you
was
went- okay.
this was I
like
was like
summer. That's when they usually come because
Yeah.
like the
What?
but yeah,
so that's
before
when the cruises usually come.
yeah,
in summer.
yeah.
She's
Like
got
when
her
I
own
went
schedule.
home, there was a bunch of like tourists and everything.
Yes.
Just roaming the
She's a
city.
tour guide, if you didn't know. Flashing
I
Dutch
almost
people.
I almost cut you off. Caleb's business.
So what was your favorite place that you have traveled?
Alaska.
Oh gosh. I really liked Hawaii, but also this past Europe trip that we've taken as a family, it was really cool. I was just really blessed to have gone on that trip. I seen a lot of stuff that you would see in magazines or on TV, and just being able to see that was pretty amazing. So, and I actually have a Renaissance of Italy class. And so, like, everything he's teaching us, I've seen.
You're
and
like,
I
I've
kinda,
been there.
Yeah, so
I've seen
it was actually pretty cool. Yeah.
And so how did your basketball journey start? Can you tell me about that?
So my dad played at a small college basketball in our area. And I just kind of grew up around that. And he coached my older brother. So I grew up, in the gym with him, but obviously I started out like MJ. I was doing the gymnastics, the cheerleading, you know, what a girl does at her younger age. And then I just realized that was not me. And around 5th grade, I started playing travel ball, and I realized it got, you know, a little bit more serious. And around 7th grade, you know, I started getting offers and stuff. So then I was like, okay, this is, you know, the next level, and that's when I really started to take it serious.
Yeah, and one of the most inspirational parts about you, I heard that you overcame a torn ACL. So can you tell me about that whole process, how you bounced back from that? I mean, going from that to now still playing Division I basketball.
Yeah, that was just a really hard time in my life, just because I was in my junior year of travel ball, which is your best, you know, your most important year. And I was doing great. I was getting recruited by a lot of schools, and I went down in a championship Under Armour game, and I was devastated. I never thought I would be sitting here ever, you know, at that moment. But a couple days after, I'll never forget this. My dad had told me, you know, that was then, you know, now we got it. You can't feel sorry for yourself. You have to keep going. And so from that day on, I never looked back and just kept working day by day, just stacked the days, and here I am. So yeah, but that rolls into Pittsburgh and why I'm here, because I would shout out to Coach Finley. She was, you know, with me through it all. A bunch of coaches, you know, they were a little nervous, like, would I come back? You know, how would I be? And they stuck with me through the whole thing. So that's a main reason why I'm here.
Yes.
Well, and now she's making those 36s.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
37.
Yes, now
37s.
Now I'm here running our conditioning test. So and I'm blessed because I'm able to run it.
Again.
Hallelujah. Run on it.
So what are you most excited for as a freshman for the next couple of years here at Pitt?
Gosh, I think you just growing. I've seen so much progress already with myself, whether that's, you know, athletically or academically. Sky's the limit here, and I have all the opportunities in the world. And, you know, just to be able to plan my future out and go get those dreams that I've been, you know, talking about since I was a little girl. So, yeah.
Awesome. So, how would you guys describe Audrey in one word?
Oh my gosh.
One word.
One word's hard.
I think like there.
I would say, yeah. Audrey's very, not like that, Audrey's very like bold. Like,
Yes,
she-
yes.
Like,
Like she's there, you feel her presence, you know when she's around.
Yes.
It's not like in a rude way, but like she makes it known, like her presence. And like that's what I like about her. She's like a little ray of sunshine, but like you notice when she's there. That's why I kind of said there. Like you notice when she's there, you notice her presence.
Wait,
Okay,
so whose word was there? Because she was
I said there.
I just said bold.
I said there though. I was just explaining mine because I got
like.
like some oohs, and I didn't mean like ooh.
We go
You know,
together.
I mean like nice
So
there.
that's both of you guys' words?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Bold in there.
Okay. Well, this is my roommate again.
In case I
I
didn't
would
hear the first
say
time.
teddy bear. Yeah. Because like Audrey has,
That's
like,
a good one. Yeah.
she has this like soft side to her that's
Yes,
like
I do.
she's always still there for you. Making sure like before herself too, like she'll be having a hard day. She's like, is there anything I can do for you? Can I do this? Can I do this? And I'm like, no, Audrey, take care of yourself first. Like, you got your own.
Okay, but that reminds me, has anyone ever told you that you look like Teddy Duncan from Good Luck Charlie?
Oh my God.
Yes. Write that
I
down.
was like, she looks like someone.
Go to the
Yeah.
For the rest of my life.
Write that down. Write that down. Literally.
Thank you, I guess.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
I think
I think that's your celebrity lookalike.
That's good.
you.
Now you can match your like hair color and style to your celebrity lookalike.
Isn't she blonde?
You can be
Yeah.
here for next Halloween.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
I'll be here for Halloween. It's coming up.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can. Somebody needs to be Charlie. Good luck, Charlie.
Mark.
Yeah. She's got a little too much sun.
Goodbye.
Alright, we're gonna take a quick break, but
My word.
Her word.
Sorry, Bella.
Okay, kind of feeding off Michaela, I feel like just because you know, I'm a senior, big sis to little sis. I would just say she's a sweetheart.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a good
she's
one.
just a sweetheart. She always knows how to, like, brighten up my mood if I'm down, which is crazy because I feel like I should be the one always, like, picking the young ones up. But sometimes I feel myself, like, having her pick me up just because, like, the bright smile on her face. So, yeah.
And all these girls, listen, if it's a hard day, I'm with one of them, like, saying, listen, I'm not feeling it today. Well, that doesn't matter. If they're feeling it or I'm feeling it, they are always there, like, by my side, pushing me.
Yeah.
And I would not get through those hard conditioning days without them.
We've had some tough
You're
days.
so cute.
I had to drag her.
Yeah,
I changed my word to cutie.
She's dragged
so
me across the line before.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
cried in front of her. Marley, I don't even know what we've done. I don't know. Marley's just like,
I'm just there.
the leader of the pack. And then,
We can kiki. That's how we do.
She said, Mac, we're done. We don't do that.
yeah, you're done.
It's
But,
the gaps like
yeah.
You're
We've been through it. We all got to go through the
But
same
just
trauma.
had to give a shout out to my older girls. Get me
Thanks,
through it.
girly.
Yeah.
We love to hear it. All right, we are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're actually going to hear from the oldest member of our couch over here. So we'll be right back.
The unique perspectives and backgrounds that we bring to the university are what make it special. Each of us is unique and different, and we have to affirm those differences. We have to support those differences and invest in our community so that they feel like this is a place that they're valued, and more important,
Welcome back to the Swish Sisters. Now I want to turn it over to Mac, our oldest member. So, Mac, you're from Ohio. So, can you tell me a little bit about your childhood, how you grew up?
So I'm from a small town. I was like, it's in the middle of the country, just cornfields everywhere. I went to a private school. K through 12 was all in one building, so it really wasn't like a lot of diversity. But I went there all 12 years. My mom graduated from there. My grandma graduated from there. So, I mean, it was different just coming from a small school, and then now here I am in the middle of a city. But it was good.
And you did transfer from Clemson to Pittsburgh. So, what kind of drew you here?
So I was there for 3 years, and then I graduated. So I was like, I'm ready to come closer to home. Clemson was 9 hours. Pittsburgh's about like 3, so that's definitely a big change. And then for my senior year, I wanted my family to be able to come watch me more. So, and just the coaching staff here. Once I went to the portal, they didn't leave me alone. And I came on a visit. I was like, I love it here. So.
Oh, yeah. And so, how did you get into basketball?
Me being 6'3", pretty much my whole
I
life.
feel like that's every
I
child.
really didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I didn't touch a volleyball, so everyone always thinks I'm a volleyball player, but that was never the case. I played softball up until like my sophomore year, and I had to choose between like softball or basketball, and I was like, well, we're gonna have to pick one. So I picked basketball, and then I started getting offers. I was like, okay, maybe I did make the right choice. But I've really been playing since like the Little League YMCA days, and my dad was my coach, so I really didn't have a choice.
Yeah, and so this is your last year of eligibility. So, how are you kind of feeling about that?
It's like a bittersweet moment. Like, I don't want to like stop playing. Like, hopefully after like I have the opportunity to keep playing, but just knowing it's my last year, like I'm playing with some of the best people I've ever met in my life. Just the
best.
Like I said, it's bittersweet, but I'm excited.
Any plans for after college?
To be honest, like I said, if I have the chance to play like in the pros or overseas, but I really want to get like my career started with like broadcasting and all that. So
I love to hear that.
yeah.
How would you guys describe Mac
Okay.
in one
I got a
word?
word. Oh my gosh. Boogie, you go first.
No, you go.
Probably not appropriate.
Yeah, my word's probably not appropriate, but I'm gonna say it anyways. I'm gonna say, Mac, you're exotic. Like I'm serious. I don't know if anybody like notices, but every time I see Mac, she has on a new pair of shoes.
That's valid.
Like, and I think
Yeah.
she definitely has the best like shoe game on the team.
Yeah, I agree.
Between her and Bella, for
Yeah.
sure. And not only that, like me and Mac, we've been through some crazy times.
Yeah, this is my twin for real.
Yes, like
Hence the name.
yeah, we be recapping our weekends, and I love that. Or
They
like
were locker buddies.
yes, or we won't even see each other over the weekend. We'd be like, "You watch Baddies?"
Hey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I love that we can connect on that level, and you're definitely a funny person. Like, but not as funny as me, but-
So locker buddies, is that next to each other?
Right.
It's
neighbors.
literally Michaela.
Yeah.
Like, couldn't have been.
Okay, kind of going off that, the whole baddies thing. My word is just a baddie. She's a baddie. She
Yeah.
walks in the room and I'm like, that's a baddie. right there.
Yes.
That's a baddie.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you want me to go or you want to go?
You're a baddie
Okay.
too, but
I would
like,
say different. Different. Because her shoe game, her style, like MJ said, solid. But she's also so pretty. She's so sweet. She's old. She's grandma. She's grandma.
I'm 21. To clear the air, I am 21 years old.
Oh, wait, I'm 20 then. But I don't know.
old head, like
Yeah.
old personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Mature.
and young.
I don't know old.
She's
soul.
old when she wants to be. She has a child. I have a child. By child, we mean dogs.
Oh my gosh.
So, you know, she's
Viewers might
mature.
get confused.
Yeah.
with that.
Oh, yeah.
Stop.
Okay, not literally, but
No,
yeah.
we
I would
have-
say different. Yeah.
I would say confident.
Yes.
That's a good word. That's a great word. That's a
We
good
Yes.
word.
love that.
Because, like, you know, you just walk in the locker room or anywhere and you're just like,
Period.
yeah. And like the girl said, you always have a cute fit on, no matter where you're going.
Always put together.
And-
Always put together.
Like, you're never going to let anybody or anything tell you what and what not to do.
You don't let him get
You don't let him
Yes.
So
You don't take no shit.
that's her in a nutshell. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
So apparently your shoe game is fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite pair of shoes?
I'm gonna be honest. I have like a whole variety, but my favorite like pair to wear is probably like Dunks, just the colorways and all that. But
She got every color.
Nah,
gosh.
chunky.
chunky Dunks,
Chunky
yeah.
Dunks.
Probably top 3 right there.
Ooh.
Fire. I love it. And I like you got the sandwich method going on there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I love
Oh, I love a good sandwich
A
method.
sandwich method.
That's
You
actually
can't go
how I
wrong.
like grew up. I thought that was like the thing. But it's a trend now.
I've actually
Do you guys know what the
never
sandwich
heard of
method
that
is?
in my
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like
Like,
the white
You have
color.
Yeah.
It's like you match like the colors.
Like an Oreo. I think
I
that's
like a
Oreo.
good sandwich,
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. See,
So you'd wear
I
pink,
learn
white,
something-
pink. Or like
learn
black,
something new
white,
here
black.
every day.
That's a
Trust
good
me.
thing. See, that's what
Yes.
happens when you come to college.
And sometimes it's crazy.
And she's only just begun.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take another quick break. When we get back, we're going to hear from the final 2 members here on the couch. Welcome back. Now we are moving on to Miss Bella Perkins. Bella, you're from Virginia, so can you tell us a little bit about how you grew up?
Yeah, so I grew up about 30 minutes outside of DC, so not in the middle of nowhere, but you know, there's a little something around. I grew up with my dad and my brother. My grandma lived with us for a little bit as well, but mainly grew up with 2 boys in the house, so I kind of brought out the dominant side of me a little bit. I kind of always got it hard with both of them, but yeah, I feel like that's why basketball is the sport I chose, just because I grew up around 2 guys who taught me to be fierce.
And how did your basketball journey kind of lead you to Pitt?
Well, it all started playing outside in the cul-de-sac with my brother while my dad was off working, and my godbrother, who was my brother's best friend, and they used to just beat me up like all day, all night. They didn't care. They didn't let me win because I was the girl. They always took it hard on me. If I cried, they punched me harder and told me to keep going. But you know, now I definitely appreciate that because I see that fierceness in me now. But yeah, I started at USC. I just kind of wanted to start fresh, move across the country, and like why not Cali, you know? And it was a great decision, great school, great opportunity. But I decided my last couple of years of college, I wanted to be closer to home. My grandpa, who I'm super close with as well, just so he can see me play and I get to see my family members more. Led me here to Pitt. I got recruited by Verdi, so the new staff, and you know that was amazing. My visit, it was the Fab.
Oh gosh, the Fab Five.
The Fab Five, yeah. And they kind of held it down. They made me feel comfortable. You know, just walking into the locker room, the facilities, it felt like home. And I feel like the distance back to Virginia, like the 4-hour drive, is something that I could do if I needed and whenever. So yeah.
So who's the Fab Five?
Oh, the Fab Five was the 5 returners after the replacement of the old coach with Coach Verdi. So it was me, Gabby Hutcherson, Asa Malcolm. Asa's still here. Leah Tu King. Who was the 5th?
And you.
Oh, and me. My bad. Oh. And me, who's still here too. Barely. It's okay. It's good.
And so last year was your first year here at Pitt. So can you describe that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my whole career has just taught me to be resilient, and I've grown every year. Like every single year of my college career, I've had a different team, even like coaching changes throughout the way and just new teammates. But, you know, even though last year was a little shaky just with the wins and losses, you know, it was still a good year. I was super happy, even like on the court still, but most importantly, just like with mental health, I felt comfortable, and like Pitt was home. So even though basketball wasn't going great and we weren't winning, which obviously we all want to do, I was still happy.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. So your turn. How would you guys describe Bella in one word?
Don't say nothing crazy.
You stole my word because I was going to say this. So I was going to say fierce, but since you said fierce, I'm going to go with fiery. Kind of the same word, but I just don't want to copy what you said. But I want to say fiery because, like, you are fiery. You're unfiltered almost. Like, you say how you feel in a good way. Like, it's not a bad thing. Like, I want someone that's going to be blunt and honest with me as opposed to someone that's going to be, like, talking behind my back and not blunt. But, yeah. And, like, I've been with Belle for 2 years now. Well, this will be, like, year 2. And, I mean, that's why, like, she's fiery on and off the court. So on the court, it's awesome because she pushes me. And, you know, we went, like, get into it on the court, but then off the court, like, I love her. She's, like, a sister. And we grab food sometimes. When did we go grab food?
She helped me with my DeBellas. I had an NIL.
That's
deal,
what, yes.
And she helped me with that.
That was
She
an experience.
My photographer.
That was an experience.
Yeah, it probably took like 2.5 hours.
You're like, it'll be something quick. And I was like, oh, no. But they turned out really good, yeah. So that's how I would be.
Bouncing off of that, I was going to say, like, for my word, it's authentic. Like, if I need some real life advice, I'm going to call up Bella. And that's what I did recently when we went out to go get some food, you know? Like, she's going to give it to you real, no matter what, because she has that, like, deep love for you as a person. And I appreciate that.
I'm going to say, I am truly just going to say, like, beautiful. Like, Bella's just a beautiful person. She's a beautiful soul. Yes. Like, I would say, like, to feed off Michaela, she's really authentic.
Goodbye.
Like, Bella was here when I took my visit to Pitt, and, like, she was by my side pretty much the whole time. Like, she was the last person I seen, like, before I left, and, like, we talked. She was like, if you come here, like, we're going to do good things. But really just, I've gotten really close to her, and she's just a beautiful person.
I would say
That was really cute.
I would say for me, like in my shoes, like kind of like an older sister. There's been so many moments, like when I was on my official visit here, the last person I interacted with was Bella, and it was right over here in the locker room, and I remember her saying like, this is home, this has been a great experience for me, and that just really left me with like a really good feeling, about Pittsburgh. But just the other day in practice, she was like telling me how to do this drill and get through practice, and telling me, it's supposed to be hard, and it's good to have someone like that as a freshman because I don't really know what's going on, and so that's how I describe Bella. She's so much that's like, it's great to have her as a best friend.
Well, they all speak very highly of you.
Yeah, that almost made me cry, but I can't do that. I can't cry.
And they also said you have fire shoe game. So do you have a favorite
Oh,
pair of
yeah.
shoes?
Yes, look.
She's got her pink ones. Right here. These are so cute. Yeah.
Take a look at this.
Take a look at this, actually.
Just take it off of her shoe. Yeah, so.
Now talk about your foot. Look at it.
Oh, yeah.
No, well, first of
Let's talk
all,
about my
I wear a
foot.
really small.
Let's ask MJ
I
about
mean,
her
this is
shoe
like
game.
32 right now, but I wear a size like 6.5. So my shoe game used to be better. Like I used to buy more shoes. I honestly love to wear slides. Like it sounds crazy, but my pink Ugg slippers are my favorite shoe. But probably my Amiris. They're black and white. They go with a lot. Dress them up, dress them down.
I love a
I'm
neutral.
jealous
Neutrals.
That she could fit into a kid's size
It must
because
be
it's
nice.
Yeah.
so much cheaper. That's so much.
I agree.
To tell you something, the shoes that they get, I don't get. Because
Really?
Exactly.
They don't have all the shoe sizes in kids?
No.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Guys
So-
get Christmas, I don't.
We're on shoes right now?
Oh,
It's okay.
but at least they have cutesy colors.
Yeah, well, at least it's cheaper.
Wait,
Yeah.
MJ, would you like to share what what occurred?
Yeah, she also likes slides too.
Yeah, I'm wearing slides right now.
Yeah, so
She loves
Today,
her. She has the
um,
firest shoe
I
game
got
on
my
the
toenail
team.
ripped off.
can I take this off?
Oh my god. Yeah.
She,
This is $30
not
per
real.
second of
this
you.
is not real. This is just not.
Let's just maybe
real.
not touch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's covered.
It is covered.
But
And it's also numb.
she
Let me help you.
She got her whole toenail removed. I was just gonna leave it off. Let it breathe a
Yeah,
little
let
bit.
it breathe.
Let it breathe.
It's breathing through the slide. The slide's not suffocating it.
Let it breathe is crazy.
So why are you putting it in there?
So why?
Oh,
It's just, I'm just
Yeah,
thinking,
can you
I'm
actually, can we
why
hear
is
why
it-
it's like that?
How did we get here?
I don't know if I should share that with the world. No, I'm sure.
She's alright.
No, it's just
To be
a lot of-
continued. Come
a
back
lot
to
of
next
banging,
episode
you
to
know?
hear.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens. We're wishing you a good recovery.
Speedy recovery.
Speedy recovery.
Yes.
Get well soon.
Well, we do have one last person to share, and you will find out all about Marley when we come back. Welcome back. Last but not least, of course, we're going to get an inside look at Marley here. So Marley, besides Audrey, who's coming in as a freshman, you're actually the only one who has spent your entire career here at Pitt. So can you talk about what your time like here has been?
Yeah, so like you said, I've been at Pitt all 3 years. My freshman year, I had a different coaching staff than who's currently here. I had Coach White, and I believe that was like his 5th year here. But all 3 years I've been here have been amazing, hence why I've stayed. And, you know, in this day and age, it's kind of not normal for a lot of people to be at one school. But I really enjoyed my time here. The girls I've met, again, like all 3 years, I've had like a completely different team with coaches and girls. So the girls I've met along the way from my freshman year up until now have definitely been like monumental. I made a lot of good connections, but I think this year's team might be my favorite.
Yes.
And then off the court, off the court, the city is awesome. I'm from like a smaller area, so I'm not used to like, you know, Chipotle being 2 seconds down the road. I'm used to driving 30 minutes to Chick-fil-A.
She's big
So it's really nice, really convenient. I love the city. I'm a busy person, so I like to have activities, and like there's the Pirates games. If there's not the Pirates game, there's like men's basketball games. So like there's always something going on, and I love that.
So you are from West Virginia, which first of all, how do you feel about that rivalry?
Yeah, so growing up, I was a West Virginia girly. I was actually
Ooh.
taught to hate Pitt and Virginia Tech. My grandpa actually told me when I was going through like, the recruiting process, he was like, the 2 schools you can't go to are Pitt and Virginia Tech. And I ended up here.
And here you are.
So,
As you
but
should.
After that, now I got like the whole family, almost the whole city wearing Pitt, which a lot of people say this to my grandpa. They're like, I never thought I'd see your grandpa wearing Pitt. Blah, blah, blah. 'Cause that's how much like the rivalry is back home. But like I said, I've enjoyed it, and my family loves me regardless. You know, I'm getting my education paid for, and I think that's the most important thing.
And so you converted them, pretty much.
I did,
You converted
yeah,
them.
I mean, I made something out of nothing.
So what were you like growing up?
Bad.
Okay, wait. Have you guys heard of the word ornery?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That's gonna be my word for you. No,
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Ornery.
No.
Okay, so a lot of people I say
Yeah.
the word ornery to, and it's a word my grandma always used to use towards me, which is like kind of like mischievous, up to no good, or she like use it for for my other siblings or cousins. But growing up for me, I was a busy child, hence why I think I'm so busy still now. I did like soccer, gymnastics, like everybody. I did like all the sports. And the reason I did gymnastics was actually because my cousin Mary Lee Retton. She was an Olympian, and I think she was the first woman to win a gold medal for gymnastics in the U.S.
Wow.
So that's the reason I got into gymnastics. But then once, I started getting older, and honestly, I realized how like big gymnastics was, and I actually had her coach that she had when she was young, when I was young. So I think that was really fun to have and honestly to say. But as I got older, I like realized that both sports are too time consuming, so I kind of narrowed it down between gymnastics and basketball, and obviously I was happy with my choice. I think basketball has given me so many opportunities. Not saying gymnastics couldn't, but I'm just saying that I've enjoyed it. Both my parents played basketball in college, so both my parents played at a local Division II school back home called Fairmont State, and my older brother also played there, and I have a younger brother now, so we'll see where he ends up. But I kind of was born into a basketball family, so I don't really know if I had a choice, but I've enjoyed this, so I can't complain.
So we actually have a lot of former gymnasts here.
Yeah,
I
we
think
do.
need
1,
to-
2, 3.
I think we have to.
I want to do a
I
collab.
was too big.
I didn't do gymnastics. I did ballet and I ran out the room.
Me
the
too.
first
Oh wait,
time.
I did ballet, but
I
like,
did
this was, like,
jazz.
when I was like 3.
For a week. I think
We're gonna-
have to
You got some
cover
jazz
it.
moves?
No. Oh Lord.
You did jazz?
Oh Lord.
When we did the talent show.
So this is gonna be a series. We're gonna have to try out everyone's former sports.
Yes.
We're gonna have to dig a little bit more into that.
Oh,
We
I
can
The
tried.
balance beam is coming
Not
out.
right now.
I still got my aerial in my basket.
You still have the aerial? No
That's
way.
actually impressive.
That is
Really
impressive.
If I did like a handstand, I see stars now. So.
Yeah.
I can like maybe do a cartwheel. That's it.
I might pull it.
And Marley, you're actually one of the captains of the team this year. So how does it feel to have that kind of leadership role?
Yeah, I was a captain last season, and then this season we're re-voting on captains September 16th. So I'm not yet, but hopefully, my leadership and on and off the court has, persuaded a bit. No, I'm just kidding. No. But last year I was a captain, and it was really fun. I was a sophomore, so it was definitely kind of a newer experience to me. I mean, I was a captain on my high school teams as well, but I think at this level it's a little bit different. You have more responsibility, and the load, obviously, from high school to college is just completely different, and then to add that on top of it. But it's nothing to complain about, of course. It's something to, hang my head high about and be proud of, and I just hope I continue to impact, my teammates' lives on and off the court daily in a positive way.
Yeah. And to wrap it up, let's hear one word to describe Marley.
I'll go first. I don't know if you guys can tell by just listening to her, but Marley is full of energy. Like,
yeah.
That's someone I definitely enjoy being around. Like, because you bring out the good, like, goofy side in me too.
Okay.
Like, just the other day, we went to go grab food. Notice how, like, I mentioned food with a lot of
Yeah.
people. But
That's
like,
her personality.
But she's big too, just like me. And, like, we can still have...
Oh my gosh.
we can have a great conversation about food.
Agreed.
And we can just goof off while doing it too, and I enjoy that.
I do too. Thanks, girl.
Of course.
My word for Marley, I feel like there's a lot of words. I don't know. It's like basic, but like she's just super like cheery and joyful. Like I don't ever think I've seen Marley like not smiling, like or having a bad day. Like not go with I don't want you to have a bad day, but like
Thanks, Carly.
every time she comes in, she brings energy, she brings everything, and she's really just she's pretty much like the life of the party.
Hey.
And I love her dog. He's a little scary, but
That's only why she likes me.
We have to bring the dogs on the show also. We have to bring the dogs on the show. They can sit right here.
Wait, actually, I don't know. Maybe I should.
Oh my god.
She didn't get a turtle.
I got a turtle yesterday. It was like these little baby turtles.
And she didn't get
It
it.
was for $10. I said, what kind of turtle?
That $10 turtle would have died tomorrow.
He said these them hood turtles. I said,
Okay, maybe they would
I
have.
said wait.
Okay, maybe they would have.
Wait. Where were I gotta hear
I
it
was,
out.
I was outside of John Google.
And that's why. Yeah, that's why.
I would have walked out.
So teenagers turtles, basically.
They said turtles for $10, so I think I might have to catch you next time.
Turtles. You would have had Michelangelo.
That's terrible. Gosh.
$10 for
I
a
could have
turtle.
had Mo when I was a kid whenever he's going to jail.
Yes. You were like, who's gonna watch
Yes.
it? Babes,
Yes.
who's gonna watch my dog? Like, we can have the same.
Mo.
We can have the
Mo.
same sitter.
Extra. If it's in a cage, he'll just stare at it and like.
I can watch your dog.
You go
Even if it's just at Petland the other day, not looking for turtles. You know,
Turtles.
You know where you can go to dogs?
Yes, that's right.
Yes. I wanted to go.
I do that. I literally do
Yes,
that.
but
Before
they
I got a
didn't-
dog, yes.
But they didn't have dogs, so we were like, okay, we're gonna look at the turtles. I don't know where we got.
Why not like a
Turtles.
why
First
not like
of all.
a hamster?
That's
Like
why
why
I
a
just
turtle? Like
oh my gosh.
Because hamsters have the craziest death stories. Can we talk about that?
Died in the garage.
Yes. See, they have the craziest. I heard one girl said her hamster died because it was on the wheel and it was running so much and then it exploded. Like I'm not kidding. Hamsters have the craziest death stories.
My roommate, her hamster died. My roommate's hamster died. She put it in the freezer and forgot about it.
See, they have the craziest death stories.
And it was in the freezer for like years.
How do you
No.
years?
That's like what's the
Hypomobius.
what's the guy's name who used to kill people and put them in the freezer?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh,
Jeffrey
yeah.
Dahmer.
Wow.
Freeze
Like,
human flesh.
I put my hamster in one of those balls, and I used to like live on a hill. It rolled down the hill. How you survive that but die in the garage? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Marley.
Oh my word, yes.
Okay, to follow off them two, I would have to say bubbly,
Yeah.
which like kind of relates back to like cheerful, full of energy.
It's not bubble.
I
Sorry.
I feel like her bubble is always like popped just about, and if not, I feel like the bubble kind of reflects off us, like her her bubbly energy kind of like allows us to feed off of that. Like for example, let's say a practice is just kind of quiet that day, low energy, like she'll just start screaming like and then we all just like wake up, quite literally
We
scream.
gotta get you tested.
For what?
For it all.
So yeah, bubbly.
Thank you, girlie.
My word would be, this is funny, captain, because like
Captain of the ship.
she is like, we'll be in practice like these other girls have been saying, and I mean
These other girls.
she runs the drills. She's always going 100%. And then on my bad days, she's like, "You got this, Audrey," and she's just right here. And we were just running our conditioning test today, and I would clap her hand because she was right in front of me, and she's like, "You've got 2 more to go, 1 more to go," and it's just like, captain, right there.
Yes.
Thanks, girl.
I love it. Well, unfortunately, that does bring us to the end of our very first episode here on the Swish Sisters. Thank you so much for joining us. Just a reminder, we air bi-weekly, so make sure to tune in again to hear more thoughts and opinions from our lovely athletes here. As always, I'm Erin Clark.
I'm Michaela Elmore.
I'm Marley Washnitz.
I'm Michaela Johnson.
Bella Perkins.
Audrey Biggs.
Bye.
Why did I look that way?
Yeah, I said my
It was
name
that way
that
for
way.
sure.
Okay, what's for dinner?
I don't know. I'm going to Wings.